Next thing is finding files and folders. So this is a real easy thing, just like any other kind of search. If you're looking for a specific file or folder, you'll want to go into the drive that you know it's on. So let's say on the C drive, if I'm looking for, a file that starts with IMG, it's probably going to come up with a lot of things. All I have to do is type it in that search bar that I just did and wait for a minute. And then it's going to, you see here, it's going to run through the entire C drive. And this loading bar will go to the end when it's done. And it's going to find any kind of files that have that IMG in it. So that's why it's nice to make your files as specific as you can. It just helps you for later on if you need to find something. I'll use this search often because either, I'm using shared files with someone else, or maybe when I've saved something, I forgot where I saved it to. I didn't go through my nice 3 steps. I just saved it and then didn't remember what folder I saved it in. That automatically popped up. I'll use the search bar to find that file. So these are all anything that has the IMG in it. And like I said, this is only going to find things within the C drive. If I was looking for a file on my USB drive, I'd have to go left click over here on the access bar, hit drive D, and then I can search again. Search for image. You can see anything that comes up with image on there. You can also rename files. So let's say that one's called IMG, but I want it to be called something more specific. Once I find that file, I can right click on there and hit this open file location, and it'll take me to the folder which that file lives in. And so let's say I want to rename that one library card 1. Not a great name because I already have a library card in there, but just to give you an example. Now, when I go to look for that, I'm going to remember, okay, well, I want to find image of library card. So let me type in library. And there you go, pulls up that. I could also type in card, and that wouldn't work. So that is another thing to remember. Let's see, if I open the file location and library card, if I was to separate the word, it would find it. So that's one point to note. If you put spaces in there, it's going to think of those as different words. Because I did the first one as library card altogether with no spaces, it thinks that's one whole word, so it's not going to search within that word. So you can put names as long as you want.